Clopay and Nidek Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are at the Nest, where the Russia Raiders will take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Auglays Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco. Again, welcome to New Bremen. My name is Greg Burning. My partner tonight, Brandon Coveman. Brandon, first let's talk about the visitors. The Russia Raiders come in tonight's action, having a solid season, a 6-1 record under Coach Bremen.
Yeah, really, the Raiders off to a hot start this year. I mean, they are just on an impressive roll. They have played one of the toughest schedules that you could really say in Division IV. When you take a look at their wins, they've beat a really good Division I Sydney team. They beat Tri-Village. They've beaten Houston and Fairlawn, and Botkins they beat in their last game on Saturday. All those were double-digit wins over mostly impressive teams there. Their only losses to defending state champion Laramie by 11, which they trailed by 5 most of the game before the Redskins ended up pulling away. So not much of a better start you could ask for Russia. They've got a good core of talent, very junior-heavy, underclassmen-heavy. And it's been a great start, and I think this is what Raider fans expected them to be in this position, be off to a good start, but I didn't think anyone expected 6-1 here so far.
On the other side of the court, first-year coach here at New Bremen, Coach Andy Timmerman, his team coming in with a 2-3 start so far.
Yeah, and New Bremen's got some foundational pieces from last year. This is a team that's going to want to be athletic, get out and run with players like Kaylee Friend, Riley Trentman, and Abby Powers. Got players like Chloe Barnhorst, Ella Pape, Lily Leonard's out there too to support as well. This is a team that can give some teams some fits here tonight. And we know it's going to be an emotional game. We know that Andy Timmerman coached at Russia for 5 years. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting game with that. You throw that factor into it. I think it's all good between these guys. I think it's going to add a little extra motivation for both sides to want to win this game a little extra tonight. And I think you're going to see these teams pull out some extra unique stops that you may not see them put in unless it's like a league game or a high-important tournament game. I think to try to win this game here tonight.
Should be a good one here from New Bremen. We will take a short break, be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our New Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidek Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidek is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidek Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidek.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get ready for the starting lineups. Those starting lineups sponsored by Sydney Auglays Audiology. First, the visiting team, the Russia Raiders, coached by first-year coach Paul Bremingen, who is a longtime boys coach for Russia Raiders.
I think he probably coached when you were in high school.
Yeah, it's not probably, he definitely did. So starting out, number 3, 5'9" junior Cece Borchers. Number 4, 6'2" junior Kate Sherman. Number 10, 6' senior Ella Haney. Number 14, 5'6" junior Reese Gubo. And rounding out the top 5 for the Raiders, number 21, 5'11" senior Sophie Francis. Again, the Raiders 6-1 on the season under Coach Bremen. The home team, the New Bremen Cardinals, coming in with a 2-3 record under Coach Andy Timmerman in his first season here at New Bremen. So starting up for New Bremen, number 2, 5'9" senior Lily Leonard. Number 5, 5'7" forward senior Kaylee Friend. Number 12, 5'8" senior guard Riley Trentman. Number 14, 5'5" junior guard Abby Powers. And playing in the post, number 34, 5'10" senior forward Chloe Bornhorst. So before we get started with tonight's action, let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
Thanks, Greg. And first, looking for the Raiders, they want to get out and transition. They love to get out and run. They've really evolved into a high-tempo offense this year. They want to get out and transition. And to get out and transition, they want to go to our next key, which is pressure the ball. And to pressure the ball, they want to get turnovers. So all 3 of these keys really chain link to one another. And taking a look on the flip side for New Bremen, they want to play physical. They want to play aggressive, which is no problem when you play in the MAC. 2, they need to box out. The Raiders got a size advantage with Haney and Sherman on the inside, and they want to be able to handle the Raider pressure to avoid them getting out in transition.
So here we go, underway. Rushi starts with the ball. Bremen picks up man-to-man. Borchers gets it inside to Sherman. A lot of contact, no foul. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Rushi.
And if New Bremen's going to stay man-to-man, that's who the Raiders are going to go through. It's going to go through Kate Sherman. It's going to go through Ella Haney. And then they'll play a little inside-out.
Good pass inside to Borchers. Goes up with it quickly. Foul on the shot, so she'll go to the line for 2.
And that's exactly what you like to do. Cut without the basketball, move without the basketball. It's a nice job by Borchers back. The defense had their back to him. Borchers takes a nice cut to the basket, draws contact, and goes to the line.
First one up by Borchers, rattles out. Second one on the way by Borchers is good. So Rushi on the board first. They're going to pressure right away. Trentman bringing it up against Borchers. Gets by her, no problem. Big opening and a nice save there by Sherman as that had layup written all over it. She's able to get her foot on it to knock it out of bounds.
Absolutely nice job by Trentman to split the defense there. A little weak on the Raiders' part. Nice job by New Bremen executing right there.
Tough pass inside there, trying to squeeze it by the Rushi defense. And a timeout called there by Coach Bremen. A little heads-up play. That was very close as New Bremen looked like they were going to pull that out of the pile for a turnover. But we'll keep it right here. I'd like to remind everyone that this game will be replayed on NKTelco, on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. This game will be replayed twice, once on Sunday, December 19th at 2 p.m. and then again on Saturday, December 25th, Christmas, at 3 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So Rushi keeps it on a quick timeout by Coach Bremen. Just underway here from New Bremen. Bremen with some full court pressure. Leonard comes up with a turnover. Pass inside. Foul line jumper by Leonard's off the mark. Tracking it down is Abby Powers. Another opportunity for New Bremen. Here's Kaylee Friend in the lane with the spin. Can't get it to go. Rebound ripped away there by Francis for Rushi. Quickly back the other way. Tough shot. Bad angle there for Gubo as the Bremen defense able to close out.
Like the Raiders are forcing stuff in the half court here early on. You got to run the offense and get a good shot.
Powers down the lane, gets inside to Chloe Bornhorst for the easy 2. So nice push there by New Bremen. splitting the defense and getting the easy bucket.
We saw New Bremen handle the pressure well. They split the pressure well and being able to get to the basket.
Borchers slices down through the lane, can't get the runner to go. Quickly back the other way is Abby Powers for New Bremen. Scoop pass inside to Friend, gets the handle, but it's blocked inside, I believe, by Sherman. Back the other way quickly come the Raiders.
Like I said, the Raiders need to run through offense here. Be patient. They want to play up-tempo, and I understand why, but the shots have been forced here.
Yeah, a good mismatch inside of them. Ella Haney against Friend. That's a lot of size in favor of Russia, and you see Ella Haney working hard in there to get the ball. Speed advantage definitely goes to Friend, but the size is going to be tough to deal with. That'll be a good matchup. Borchers three ball, gets her own rebound. Good pass inside to Sherman, and there is the aforementioned Haney with the rebound, up with it strong and in.
And I think eventually, I think it's a good matchup to have Kaylee Friend on Ella Haney on the inside, because I think Friend's speed makes up for the size disadvantage, and you don't have much size if you're New Bremen anyway, and you also have to deal with the likes of Kate Sherman, so you match up Bornhorst with her.
Right. You don't have much choice, like you said. It's the bodies you have.
But her speed makes her versatile.
And there it is inside. Great pass from Trentman. Friend up strong with it, gets the bucket and the foul.
And again, that versatility shows right there for Kaylee Friend.
Yeah, I've seen some very nice entry passes from New Bremen here so far in this ball game. Kaylee Friend with a chance to step to the free throw line and complete a three-point play. Her free throw's up and good. 5-3 in favor of New Bremen on our first National Bank scoreboard. That ball deflected by Powers, but able to be scooped up by Gubo. Back out top, here's Haney. And if you're Rushi, you don't want her catching the ball out there.
No.
Not with the matchup she has right there. Power block all day long. She gets Friend down there. Strong move. Good defense, though, and battling by Kaylee Friend. New Bremen comes away with the rebound. Quick push ahead. Leonard's back out top. Friend. She will wheel right down in the lane, and a big block by Kate Sherman. And Rushi will come away with it. An unfortunate foul there by Abby Powers laying on the ground.
I like the way New Bremen's playing post defense on the inside. You see Haney get it. It's immediate double team collapse right there. The Raiders have to move faster on offense to get the inside out. I know it said be patient, but get a good looking open shot. Play inside out. Then you get that open jump shot. Then take it. The shots will eventually fall. But you got to get that ball. They're going to hard collapse on the inside. You got to kick it out fast.
So Haney will check out. Simone Putoff checks in, number 22 for Rushi. You've seen her right there in the picture. And then on the flip side for New Bremen, number 22, Ella Pate checks in the ball game. And here's another substitution, Maya Monin checking in for Rushi.
Again, Putoff will bring a little bit of grit to that team. I say if one thing New Bremen's got is they've got a lot of grit. They've got a lot of speed and athleticism. And I think that'll benefit them here in this matchup with Rushi tonight.
Far side over to Putoff. Picked up by Pape. Pape, nice closeout, gets the ball back out top to Sherman. Sherman picked up by Chloe Bornhorst. Sherman trying to find some space, good help defense, and a nice recovery there as number 21, Sophie Francis, gets a strong opposite side rebound. Thought she might have stepped out of bounds, but the official's going to say that she was fouled first. So that foul going to go against New Bremen's Riley Trentman, her first foul.
The Raiders have shot 5 more times than the Cardinals. It's been rushed. Again, for the Raiders, need to get something out of this box set right here. Look for something maybe for Putoff or Sherman.
Going far side, good help defense by New Bremen. Sherman gets it over the top. Step out three ball on the way, no good. Good box out there by Lily Leonards for the Cardinals. The shot was missed by Francis. Back ahead, and that was a all or nothing coming defense there from Kate Putoff, because there was nobody behind her guarding Chloe Bornhorst. Fortunately for Rushi, Kate's pretty tall. Knocks it away.
Her length has really been an issue here for Bremen. If you said something before, she's really dominated the inside. Friends usually used to getting on the inside and getting those easy layups, and Sherman's made it hard on her tonight, playing nice off-ball defense.
Yeah, she's definitely played that rim protector. Here is Friend. Loses the handle, scoops it back up. Swings it out top to Powers. Bornhorst, good position inside. Far side, Leonard's three ball, knocks it down.
And that's, again, a nice shot. Feet are set, and steady and ready, and Lily Leonard's cans three. 8-3 New Bremen here early on.
Crossover here by Borchers, picked up by Powers. Now far side to Sherman, swinging around the perimeter. Monin picked up by Leonards. Borchers. And a mishandled one play there. Friend all by herself on the break, loses the handle and misses the shot. Little off-handle dribble there by Kaylee Friend. Takes a bad bounce, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
.325 left to go here in the first quarter. It's been a good one. The Cardinals out in front 8-3.
Credit Coach Timmerman's squad. They've come out and played really well here early on. They've really taken away the inside. They've taken away what the Raiders like to do. They like to play fast and in transition. And the Raiders just haven't got good shots up, and that's credit to New Bremen defense, shooting 10%. The Raiders got to fix it here, but credit New Bremen. They have come out and played on fire here early on.
There's a spot-up shot by Putoff off the mark. Rebound up for it. And off the mark again, so missed opportunity. You called it there, Brandon. Little rush. Sophie Francis with the board. Yeah. Just a little quick going back up with it. Too much energy off the glasses, off the mark. So Bremen back with an opportunity. Here's Leonards. Bornhorst thought about the three. She can knock him down from out there. Leonards trying to get it on the handoff. Gets it over to Pape. Pape pass inside. And that is to number 32, Mallory Messick, who just checked in for the Cardinals. A good high-low action there from Pape to Messick.
The Raider pressure in the half court just simply isn't working right now. New Bremen's able to get around it and get high percentage shots on the block there. Mallory Messick wide open there. Someone's just got to step up and make some shots. I know it sounds cliche and it sounds simple, but that's just what has to happen for the Raiders right now.
Bornhorst checks back in Bornhorst checks out for New Bremen. Kaylee Friend checks back in. Here's Putoff running down the lane, shot short. Rebound slapped around and picked up by Messick for New Bremen. So another solid defensive effort there by New Bremen, forces Rushi into a hurried shot. Pape loses the handle there momentarily. Gets it over to Leonards. Leonards toss inside to Messick, will draw the foul.
And again, this Raider pressure in the front court is not working to your advantage. I think you just got to go out and play man-to-man defense and say, hey, beat us one-on-one. And they're trying to pressure a little too hard in the front court, and it's not working. Bremen's burnt you on that. They've already put up 10 points in less than 6 minutes. And you need some sort of offensive firepower. The Bremen's played straight man. I thought there might have been potentially come out in a matchup zone, but that hasn't happened here. They are beating the Raiders straight up man-to-man.
Looking to get it inside to Friend. They do. Takes it up strong and draws the foul. I think she's going to get 2 shots.
Again, the quickness of Kaylee Friend has a nose for the ball, is able to get to the basket.
Foul.
Nice job there done by her.
Fouls on number 14, Reese Gubo, her first foul. 3rd team foul against the Raiders. Friend able to knock down the first free throw.
11-3 here, and New Bremen right now playing very, very well.
Second one by Friend, rattles out. Kate Sherman up for the board. Here's Gubo. Quickly doubled by Leonards. Oh, and a great look underneath. And the shot rattles home for Maya Mono. What an excellent pass there by Reese Gubo.
And absolutely what the Raiders needed here. Now they need to mix up pressure here. I think you go up and play straight man here.
Yeah, they came out and just did like a run and jump there real quick and forced New Bremen to play a little quicker, and they threw it out of bounds.
You can't let them get comfortable here. I think that's the problem in the half court, is they were letting them get too comfortable. Mix it up, make them guess, and that was a nice set there by the Raiders. Nice set call there by Coach Bremen on defense.
Might have got with an extra step there by
did.
Gubo. We play on. Here's put off, looking for some space. Skips it across. 3 ball on the way by Monin, but Bruschi able to come up with a rebound momentarily. Ball loose on the floor. I'm not sure what was getting called there. Official looked like he was digging through the pile, and it will be a jump ball. That'll give it back to New Bremen. So here's some more up-tempo, as you mentioned. Full court defense. Friend looking to get it in. Finally dumps it off to Leonards. Throws it back to Friend.
And you can't get Friend out in the open court like that.
Runner in the lane by Friend, no good. Powers right there for the board. Good look inside Abby Powers to get a little wraparound to Bornhorst, but Ruschi right there slapped it out of bounds.
And if you're not going to stop Kaylee Friend on the initial first trap, I mean, consider yourself burnt.
Yeah, luckily for Ruschi, though, they made her stop at the free throw line. She was unable to make the shot. Just over a minute to go. Ball out top here to Powers. Good look inside. Friend spins off the far side. Can't get it to go. Good move, just couldn't finish it.
Nope. But
Ruschi comes away with the board.
The Raiders need something here.
Cross-court pass, 3 ball on the way by Monin, well off the mark. Trentman there for the board for New Bremen. She's quickly double-teamed. Friend doesn't see the help coming from behind. And a pass, the ball stolen by Putoff for Ruschi. A couple careless plays there both ways. 11-5 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of New Bremen.
I think there's going to need to get an action or something to get Kate Sherman open.
Monin again for 3, shot no good. Right there for the glass. Haney back up and in.
And they go to Maya Monin a couple times there. The Raiders fortunate to get a weak side rebound there by Ella Haney, who has 4 points now.
Final 15 seconds of the first quarter. Great pass from Abby Powers into Bornhorst for the easy 2, and Bremen back up by 6. Monin looking to fire again. Shot up at the buzzer, and that is the first quarter horn. 1 in the books. New Bremen 13, Ruschi 7. We'll take a quick break and be back with second quarter action. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation.
Grand Lake Health.
Welcome back to New Bremen. Brandon, it was an exciting first quarter. New Bremen on top 13-7.
And what a paced first quarter for the New Bremen Cardinals. They've really come out. You look at this matchup paper, Raiders 6-1, New Bremen 2-3. You might think favor of the Raiders. Well, heck not this first quarter, really, to say, so to speak. This fast, aggressive, athletic New Bremen team really making Ruschi uncomfortable. And credit Coach Andy Timmerman and his squad. They played a phenomenal first quarter. 3 quarters to go. And for the Raiders, they just need to hit some shots and get a little more comfortable. But New Bremen's defense like that has been phenomenal.
Yeah, good help defense leaves Haney open for the jumper. Can't get it to go. Good closeout by New Bremen, as Brandon mentioned. Here is Powers coming back the other way. Leonards dumps it off to Pape. Working the wheel route, dumps it back out to Powers. Skip pass. Leonards thought about the 3. Instead, she'll step in. Leaner. Can't get it to go. It deflects off of Ella Haney, so it'll stay with the Cardinals.
And again, they're just getting a little weave action, waiting to get their best matchup and then go to the basket. And that's what basketball is. It's all about matchups, and you get the one you like to get a good high percentage shot.
Powers looking to get it inside, skips it out top to Leonards. Covered closely there by Gubo. That one's a kick. It'll again stay with New Bremen. Powers to trigger it in. Double teamed inside on Bornhorst. Here's Leonards. Skips it out. Bornhorst, she'll let it fly from 18 and knock it down.
Chloe Bornhorst has 6 points here on the night. The senior has been phenomenal here in the early part of this contest.
That ball slapped away by Abby Powers. Bodies are flying, no fouls called. Abby Powers will come up with the turnover for New Bremen.
That's the 5th Raider turnover of this contest.
So 15-7 in favor of New Bremen on our First National Bank scoreboard. Just under 7 minutes to go in our first half. Here's Leonards looking to get inside Friend. Tough angle. She is doubled right away, skips it out to Pape. Far side, Bornhorst had an opportunity for a 3 there. I'm not sure she realizes. She rolls the bucket, nobody home. Easy 2 for New Bremen.
And that's what the Raiders are. They're being way too aggressive in the half court.
Nice
they
slip.
Are doubling way too hard, and that's an easy slip that anyone can get open as long as they just cut.
Yep, good slip there by Bornhorst and a travel called out top. And all things working in favor of the Cardinals here early. 6:25 to go in our first half, 17-7 now as put-off number 22 checks back in the ballgame for Russia.
The Raiders need someone to just make a play. I know it sounds really basic, but that's just what you need to force a turnover, to have something going. You double the amount of turnovers that New Bremen has. You have 6 turnovers compared to their 3, and there's a double dribble, something like that right there.
I think a lot of it, too, is these two teams play a lot alike. They
Yes.
both want to get in the offense quickly. They want to get it up and down. They want to apply good man-to-man defense and turn you over. And so when that happens, sometimes you get out of sync a little, and Russia struggled with that here early. I mentioned this early. We only played 1 quarter, a lot of ball game, but there's a great steal by Abby Powers. Cross court, Kaylee Friend, and what a recovery. Ella Haney. That's what some size and athleticism can do for you. She made a excellent defensive play to stop Friend for an easy 2.
And I thought it could have been a foul there potentially too. I was surprised that nothing was called there.
Tough angle there by Gubo. Trying to rip it inside to Haney. Deflects out of bounds. The turnover will give it back to New Bremen. It's kind of what we talked about just a minute ago. In a hurry.
Again.
That ball isn't there. Just don't take it. And instead they're trying to force it in and really push the play. Credit New Bremen's defense. They're speeding them up. Here's Trentman. Good off-look pass. And that's how you get the foul. Good head fake there by Bornhorst. And Ella Haney bites on it 100%.
The Raiders are not playing at the pace that they're comfortable at. This full court trap just simply is not working, I think. You're getting broken down way too fast.
Right.
You're going back to the same
thing that
isn't working. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And the Raiders just need to go play up straight man and say, hey, have your girl beat my girl.
Yeah, or even switch to a zone for a few possessions and try something else.
Mix
like you
things
said.
up.
There's a good overplay by Gubo. Trentman goes down, gets it over to Bornhorst, and on top of it there is a heads-up play by Coach Timmerman to call a quick 30-second timeout. I'd like to use this time to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Auglays Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco. Our stats and recap sponsor is Wagner's IGA, and our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Thanks again to all those great sponsors. And at the conclusion of this game, Brandon and I will name a player of the game, and that player of the game is sponsored by NKTelco. So it's been what we thought we would see tonight, a good, aggressive, hard-playing game. I think we both thought Russia probably would be ahead at this point with their offense, but I think we thought it would be close. Still a lot of ball game. 5:30 left to go here in the first half, but Bremen's done a solid job with a 10-point lead here thus
Their
far.
half-court defense has been phenomenal, and they've been able to break the Raider pressure. And they've been able to get out in the front court, and they've been able to get out and run. And
not sure how that wasn't a foul, or a kick, I mean.
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't
a leg
know.
thrown out there by Put-Off, but either way, foul called against number 12, Trentman. That was an odd play.
Relax, run your offense if you're the Raiders. You've been aggressive all season, and you've scored. But if anyone watches New Bremen team, and I watched them a lot last year, even with Coach Burton, you knew they were athletic. They've got a lot of athleticism, and they can get out and run too. They can make layups. They can break you down. They can make the basic play. And right now they're playing right into the hands of New Bremen.
So here is Borchers, far side to put off. Nice ball fake to get around Pape. Jumper tough, in and out. Ball skipped around and on the floor still diving, and a great effort out top there by put off to save it for Russia. Giving it everything. Far side Borchers picked up by Kaylee Friend. She knocks it away and takes it quickly back the other way. Kaylee Friend using her body to shield, goes up and in.
This is sure domination. You get Kaylee Friend out in the forecourt, there's not too many people that are going to stop her.
Just pretty quick. So back on the offensive side, trailing by 12. Sherman lets the three ball go. It's off the mark. Underneath is Gubo with the board. Nice spin move up and in there by, that was Francis, Sophie Francis. The big bucket needed there by the Russia Raiders.
Big bucket indeed there for Sophie Francis, her first points of the night. This is a Raider team that scored in the 60s at least 4 times already this season. They're being held to 9 points here. Impressive by New Bremen.
And a good back cut there by Leonards. Can't get the runner to go. I think she was a little intimidated there by one Kate Sherman. And Borchers almost turns that one over. 4 minutes to go in our first half.
One thing you've noticed is Kaylee Friend has shifted who she's guarded defensively a lot. And I think that's helped out New Bremen a lot. It's another Raider turnover.
And they're going to get it right back on the turnover as Putoff gets the steal, and not only gets the steal but draws the foul, so she'll step to the free throw line for 2.
And the Raiders now with 9 turnovers on the ball game, and New Bremen with 6.
Foul was on number 2, Lily Leonards, her second. Free throw well short by Putoff.
I said one thing, Andy Zimmerman's coached this Raiders team last year. If you remember the Raiders team from last year, one thing they did struggle with at times was turning the ball over. They had games, they had 25, 30 turnovers a game. So sometimes that ball handling can be a weakness of the Raiders, and I think Coach Timmerman knows that. And he's got the personnel and players that can get a lot of pressure out on this Raider guards to make it troublesome for them. They have not been comfortable shooting in the half court.
So second free throw goes down. Russia going to drop into a 1-2-2 zone here, it looks like, at least for possession. Pop it into Friend, back out top to Leonards. Friend at the high post. Bornhorst. Now back to Pape. Pape down the lane, a little runner off the glass, can't get it to go. Good look there if you're the New Bremen offense. Pape just couldn't quite get the little 8-footer to fall, and back comes the Raiders. Gubo turns it over. Here is Abby Powers going down the left side off the glass and gets it to drop. Another turnover converted to points by New Bremen. Now they lead by 11. Tough entry angle. Bornhorst able to tip it away. 3 minutes left to go in this fast-paced first half here from New Bremen.
And see, the Raiders cannot get position on the inside. That is great defense by New Bremen.
Yeah, Putoff looking for the foul there. And as you mentioned, Kaylee Friend just straight up and down. Ball goes off the backboard and out of bounds back to New Bremen.
I thought that might have been partially deflected. That hit off the side of the backboard. The Raiders just need to hobble to halftime. Get this game within 7-8 points. Get to the halftime break. That's where you need to go if you're the Raiders. If you're New Bremen, keep what you've been doing. If the Raiders are going to drop into that zone, get the ball to Chloe Bornhorst in the short corner, get that ball to Kaylee Friend in the middle, and let them work.
Lily Leonards back over to Powers, going against that 1-2-2 as Brandon mentioned. And there's a deflection tipped away by Maya Mon and stolen right back, trying to get it up court. And they go down to Friend, and Friend, a lot of contact there with Heaney, nothing called. Ball picked back up the other way by Reese Gubo. I'll give the officials credit. They've let it go pretty much both ways. A lot of good, I'll call it good physical play. Back out top, Heaney, 3-ball off the mark. Well, you hit it, Brandon. You still feel like they're just in a hurry.
Can't make shots.
Well, they're in a hurry. That's really not a shot you need. You can get it in the offense, not off of a deflected pass.
The Raiders have it in their head right now. I think they're more focused on who's on the other sideline and who is on their sideline. Trust in Coach Bremen. Don't worry about Coach Timmerman. Play your basketball. That they know this is a very talented team. And right now, New Bremen is just flat out dominating them in every facet of the game.
So there's a drive across the lane by Powers. Knocked to the ground, draws the foul. That foul goes against number 14, Reese Gubo, her second. Checking back in for New Bremen, number 12, Riley Trentman. So Cardinals with a 21-10 lead, 1:51 to go on the floor for New Bremen. Trentman, Powers, Friend, Bornhorst, and Messick, as that one is read all the way and almost stolen by Sherman. And on the floor for the Raiders, number 3, Borchers, 4, Sherman, 5, Monin, number 10, Haney, and I'm missing one, number 21, Sophie Francis. Katie Friend checks out for Ella Pape. They triggered into Pape, looking to get it to Messick on the block. Instead, she'll work down in the lane. A left-hander, kind of surprised she didn't take that shot. Powers up over the defense, can't get it to go. Messick there for the board, missed shot. A couple good opportunities for New Bremen. They come away with no points. Minute 30 left to go in the first half.
Just need someone to, like I said, hit a shot. There's a struggle to hit shots. That basket has been closed for them. Here could be one right here.
That's a good look by Borchers, in and out. Rebound picked up by Haney, back out top to Sherman. Far side to Francis. Ball fake, trying to get around Messick. Good help there by New Bremen. Really forcing the shots to come from the perimeter. As you hear Coach Timmerman in the background yelling about help. A deflection there by Bornhorst and another turnover. 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Riley Trentman bringing it across for New Bremen. Back cut Powers. Tough angle there. That's a very small window trying to squeeze that one into. Lucky for New Bremen, it stays on their end.
Yeah, lucky for them. And this quarter, the scoring has been only 3 points for the Raiders, 8 for the Cardinals, an 8-3 Cardinal advantage this quarter, scoring-wise.
That's something you don't see, a little staggered setup. Most teams do a box out of bounds. New Bremen kind of went 4 wide there, and an errant pass off of Messick will give it back to Rushi. So another opportunity for them to cut into that lead. It's been 21-10 for a while. 45 seconds remaining in our first half. Been a good matchup here, CC Borchers against Abby Powers. Borchers goes right at right through the defense, I should say. But again, misses the shot. Powers, 25 seconds remaining here in our first half.
This is a chance where you're New Bremen. Hold for the last shot if you can.
And a good reach in there by CC Borchers. Will tie it up. It'll stay with New Bremen. So just over 19 seconds remaining in our first half here from New Bremen. The Cardinals with another opportunity.
Run something through Friend here. Try to carry that momentum into halftime to try to build that lead up to 13 or 14.
Struggling to get it in. They throw it in the backcourt to Friend. 15 seconds going against Borchers. Skipped it across court. Pape thought about the 3. Down to 9 seconds. Powers, the runner, blocked. Kaylee Friend comes out of nowhere to sky for that rebound. But now down to 3.5 seconds. That jump ball will give it back to Rushi. So good defense there by Rushi to hang on and not let New Bremen get a good look at the bucket. See if they can get one here with 3.5 seconds. They get it up to Francis. Gets it across the timeline. Stops, pops, 3 ball on the way. It is off the mark, and that's our first half buzzer. New Bremen 21, Rushi 10. We will take a short break and be back with our first half stats. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760. We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get ready for the second half here with our first half stats, Mr. Brandon Coverman.
Thanks, Greg. And
you're welcome.
The Russia Raiders shoot 12% from the field, 3 of 25, 0 of 8 from beyond the arc, 20 rebounds, 12 turnovers, and 2 of 4 from the line. For New Bremen, they were 9 of 21 from the field, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 15 rebounds, 9 turnovers, and 2 of 3 shooting. The scoring breakdown goes like this for the Raiders. Maya Manin has 2, Ella Haney with 4, and Sophie Francis with 3, Cece Borchers with 1. And for New Bremen, it is Kaylee Friend with 6, Lily Leonards with 3, Abby Powers with 2, Mallory Messick with 2, Chloe Bornhorst has 8, and that is the New Bremen scoring. Adjustments, I think, for both teams. New Bremen, I think you keep doing what you're doing. Keep being physical on the inside. Try to, make the Raiders uncomfortable. Make them start that offense around the Cardinal logo. Try to get them away from who they want to run through that offense during their 2 horses down low in Haney and Sherman. And for the Raiders, you need to start getting more physical down below and need to block. And you need to start working inside out. Quit settling for the outside shot. It's not working. You're 0 of 8 from beyond the arc. Get it on the inside to Haney and try to get some penetration for Cece Borchers.
Well, I think you said it good before. They're taking quick shots. Like, there's a difference between playing fast and taking quick shots. And they took a lot of quick shots in that first half. Shots that were one pass and went up. Or it was tipped off of a rebound and somebody caught it and threw it back up. You really didn't see their offense flowing very well. On the flip side, Bremen got some opportunities and really pushed the ball up the floor and got some good looks. They left some on the floor as well, but obviously a little bit better as they have an 11-point lead as we get started here with the third quarter. There's a deflection out top, picked up by Friend, guarded there by Francis. Good pass inside to Bornhorst. Good help defense by Haney.
She traveled there.
A lot of contact.
She got away with that.
And possibly a travel, but I feel like there were 2 or 3 hands.
There could have been contact too,
and there were several hands on that ball, but not disagreeing. She took several steps. And a very tough cross-court pass picked off. There's a down the lane scoop and score by Kate Sherman. That's the way you want to start the second half. The big 6'2" junior going down the floor and finishing. Offensive rebound, Abby Powers up and in.
That was a nice job. Abby Powers just there. Nobody able to box her out just because of where she was placed. Nice job by Abby Powers.
Francis with an opening here, goes up strong, can't get it to go. Battled inside, slaps it away, and it's picked up by Friend. Has no dribble here, so she gets it over to Trentman. And again, 2 Russia defensive people trailing the play. Get an opportunity there. It seemed like that happened a lot in the first half.
It did.
Bremen got options, and that was a fantastic post pass. Kaylee Friend off the opposite shoulder to Chloe Bornhorst for the easy 2. That was perfect.
She has dominated that inside tonight. We've talked about New Bremen's post players tonight. They have shut down the Raider inside.
Yeah, and that was the same entry, but the difference was Kaylee Friend was there to help on the weak side. And there's another one. Inside, Kaylee Friend up and in. And I talked about it just a second ago. Bremen's just beating them down the floor. They did that in the first half. They just did it there twice. A full timeout taken by Russia. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Welcome back to New Bremen. A good start here for the Cardinals. They have their lead pushed to 15, the biggest of the night.
And a 6-2 run. They get a couple weak side rebounds, a couple good looks on the inside to Chloe Bornhorst. And really, it's just been a phenomenal game here from the Cardinals, top to bottom. They've played really together as a team, a phenomenal job. At Coach Timmerman has to have an A+. Is having an A+ performance from his team right now.
Yeah, and I think for the Cardinals, a lot of good defense. There's a 3-ball shot up by Gubo. As that one's tipped out of bounds, it's going to go to the Cardinals. They're undersized in the paint for sure, but the effort has been very good. They've done a really good job, New Bremen, helping out on the weak side.
And Rushi taking those shots. You need to focus on the inside. They're 0 of 9 from 3. New Bremen is just comfortable. If I'm New Bremen, I'm letting the Raiders shoot that all day.
So here is back on the offensive side. Here is Powers. Good cut backside, but there's the one that gets tough. You assume somebody's open after you pick that ball up, and the Bremen offensive person was not. Borchers wide open for 3, can't get it to go. Bremen gets the rebound. Here comes Powers. So Bremen dodges the bullet there. They turn the ball over. Pape with a quick trigger 3, doesn't go, but Chloe Bornhorst, good position with the rebound. Down the lane is Leonard's, and again, a tough pass inside stolen by Rushi.
And the Raiders need to match physicality right there. That's a good defensive possession. Push the ball right here if you're the Raiders.
Or just thought you had an opening there. Almost moved your pivot foot. Here's Francis. Good pass inside to Haney off the shoulder, up and in.
That's exactly what you do if you're Rushi right there. Work that ball inside out. Right there, that's a good look on the inside.
Leonard's quickly back the other way. 27-14 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Here's Friend driving down the lane. It opens right up as you saw I think it was number 32.
Messick.
Nope, for Rushi, sorry. I'm not sure who 32, I think that's York. Stepped away from the driving Friend on that last possession. She got a wide open look. Rebound knocked around. There's Haney with the rebound, back up, no good. Borchers with the rebound, can't get the runner to go. You give Bremen credit, they're just bodying up. They're walling up underneath that basket and not reaching. They're walling up very well and get the rebound in their favor.
New Bremen's defense has been phenomenal here tonight so far. They have done a nice job of just being physical on the inside again. Raiders are 0 of 10 shooting 3s. You've got to work that ball on the inside. New Bremen, keep that physicality up. It's been really a good job for them here tonight.
4:19 remaining here in the third quarter. Riley Trentman brings it up. Being picked up by Borchers. Pape loses it momentarily, dumps it to Trentman. And it looked like an extra step there. There's that read we were just talking about. You can't assume your teammate's open. And Bremen got caught up a couple times underneath the bucket. Good defense there by Rushi.
I think Trentman just got caught up. That pass wasn't intended to come back to her, and that was just an unfortunate series of events there for the Cardinals.
Turnaround jumper by York at the foul line, knocks it down.
That's actually Kelby Dosak, number 32.
Thank you.
There for the Raiders. As the number.
Apologize for that. The number's off on my book. Had her as 34, not 32. Thanks, Brandon. Quick pass there to Leonard's, floats the runner up. Messick with the rebound. Working around the perimeter. Pape open for 3 and buries it. Great ball movement there by New Bremen. And things clicking right now. They push their lead to 16.
And if you're New Bremen, every time the Raiders have an answer, they are able to get something on offense right back at them. So nice job here for Bremen.
Good ball fake put off, pulls up, and gets the little runner to rattle home.
And again, New Bremen's done a nice job. Every time the Raiders score, they come down and have a response.
Messick not Messick, sorry, that's Leonard's with the 3 ball off the mark. Dosek with the rebound. Looking back the other way. Borchers trying to fit that one through the New Bremen defense. Luckily, that got out of bounds off of the Cardinals. It'll stay with Ruschi. A couple checks, substitutions for New Bremen. Number 3, Mia Hirschfeld will check in the ball game. Also, Chloe Bornhorst. And for the Raiders, I believe coming back in was number 5, Mia Mana, and number 14, Reese Gubo. Haney, good pass. Pass into Haney from Putoff is off the mark, and the ball tied up underneath. So good aggressive help there by Ruschi to tie that one up off the miss.
And the Raiders are starting to get that ball on the inside. Keep taking those high percentage shots. Those 2s are a lot easier to make than those 3s, and that's pretty obvious.
Entry inside to Haney. Bornhorst going to get called for the reach. I think that's just her first foul. And the first team foul called here in the third quarter for either team. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third. Put off. Back out top to Gubo. Back to Putoff, looking to get inside to Francis. Instead, swings it out top to Haney. If you're New Bremen, you want Haney to catch it out there all day long.
Exactly.
She reposted inside. Little runner might have got away with the step.
She did.
Rebound, Monin, no good. Tracked down by Francis. A good extra effort there by Ruschi's Sophie Francis. She will draw the foul.
And the Raiders are just struggling to hit shots, too. It's at 3 of 25 in the first half, and right here through the second half, they're 3 of 14. They're shooting well under 20%, which isn't going to win you really any ball games.
Messick and Friend check back in for New Bremen. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Tough pass there. Putoff nowhere to go. Lucky for them, Francis was there. Can't get it to go. Another opportunity as Francis scraps for the rebound. Takes that one up strong and draws the foul.
And that's a nice job. Keep at it if you're the Raiders. Again, New Bremen, you're getting those fouls. Keep being physical. It's what's winning you this ball game right now. Keep being physical on the block. I like that from New Bremen. I think if you're Coach Andy Timmerman, you take a foul right there. Absolutely. Keep being physical. It's what's winning you this ball game by 14 right now.
Free throw on the way by Francis is good. Kate Sherman will check in the ball game for Ruschi. Trailing now by 13. Francis will step to the free throw line for opportunity number 2. And it's as pretty as the first one. 32-20 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the home team New Bremen Cardinals. Here is Trentman, dumps it off to Powers. Double teamed and stolen, and a good heads up play there by Reese Gubo, waiting for that turnaround. Gets it over to Haney, whose shot rattles off, and there again is Francis fighting. She took some feisty pills in the locker room, and Sophie Francis coming out, scrapping on the ball, takes that one up, draws the foul, goes back to the free throw line.
I'm still loving the physicality by New Bremen. Keep being physical. Don't get discouraged by these fouls as Coach Timmerman takes the timeout. Keep being physical.
Full timeout on the floor. We will take a break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our New Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Just under 2 minutes left to go here in our third period. If you're just joining us, I'm Greg Burning, my partner Brandon Coverman. We got a good one here from New Bremen. The Cardinals with a 12-point lead as Number 21, Sophie Francis, steps to the free throw line.
And an all-around impressive performance here by the Cardinals so far. And we said this Raider team sitting at 6-1 on the year.
Francis buried the last two. She got a little courtesy of the kiss there off the glass for that one.
And really,
she'll take it.
The Raiders have shot under 20%, so they're probably thinking, well, finally something fell like that for us.
And the last one goes as well. So now a 10-point lead, which was 16 just a few minutes ago. Russia putting a run together. New Bremen looking to answer.
And they've answered all night anytime the Raiders have tried to creep back in at all.
Cross-court pass. Trentman gets it inside to Bornhorst. Trying to speed up that New Bremen offense, and it is working. Stolen by Putoff. Dribbles it down the lane, loses the handle at the last minute. There is Haney with the rebound, back up and in. This is a lot of what we saw in the JV game because these offenses are similar, and Russia started doubling the ball handler, and that's what they just did on that last possession. So we'll see if they continue that as well. And you see it right on cue. Two people come out to guard the ball. So Bremen's got to find that open person. Good ball movement. Friend open for three, can't get it to go. That will tip out of bounds. So that good ball movement there for them to get around that and make it work. But that's one of the things when you run that little wheel handoff out top, you don't see that backside defender all the time, and that's what Russia identified, and they're starting to come trap it.
And that's a great analysis. Might as well call you Jay Billis at this
point. Try sometimes. Good tip away there by Russia, and again, Frendo, they're able to scoop it up. Bodies flying. Russia comes up with it. Putoff with the jumper, doesn't go. And Powers out of the pile. Gets it ahead to Riley Trentman. She'll throw it up off the glass and score. Opportunistic bucket there for New Bremen. Great heads-up play by Abby Powers.
That's a huge bucket there for New Bremen to silence the Raider run here under a minute, push it back to double digits.
And there's good hands again by Powers, pushing it all the way down. Going up for the block was Gubo. She'll be called for the foul. So great back-to-back plays there by Abby Powers. Gets the rebound, pushes it out to get a Trentman layup, and then gets a steal herself for an opportunity.
If you watched Abby Powers play any in junior varsity last year, I watched them a lot. She did a nice job of just getting in the passing lanes, and she's translated that to the varsity level really well. She's done a nice job in getting out in front of the pack. And New Bremen, like I said, 8-point lead. Russia could have had it down to a 6-point lead, but they didn't convert in transition. And New Bremen responding. That's been the best burst of offense the Raiders have had all game. And they respond right there. That is a huge steal. And even if you get 1 point out of this from a free throw line, that's huge.
Powers misses the first one. Second one on the way. It's long as well. And there is Haney up big for the rebound. Kaylee Friend gets a hand on it. Almost comes up with the steal. Borchers comes out of the pile with it.
That's someone who needs to be more effective here, too, is CC Borchers.
Well, I think her biggest problem is Abby Powers is guarding her.
Yeah.
She's a very good defender. As you mentioned, good point guard and very quick. Hard to get away from, and we've seen it all night. Borchers has not had much room.
And here's a 2-for-1 opportunity here if you're New Bremen.
Ball slapped away, still on the ground, and finally picked up by Monin. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Good cross-court pass to Borchers. Shot off the mark, and that is how the third quarter will end. New Bremen 34, Russia 24. We will take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Fourth quarter action about to start here from New Bremen. Cardinals entering with a 10-point lead.
And they've dominated, and the Raiders had a little bit of a run, but a little Cardinal burst before the end of the third quarter puts them up to a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
Pape handling against Mon and loses it momentarily. Gets it back, throws it over to Leonard, who is fouled by number 3, Cece Borchers. That'll be just the second team foul against Russia.
She got the hands on there. Too much good call there by the official.
Yeah, pretty tough when you drag someone on the ground. You're
exactly.
probably going to be called for the foul. Not always, but a lot of times.
A lot of times.
Powers tosses over the top 2. Pape back to Powers. Guarded there by Francis. Skips it over to Leonards. Leonards cross-court pass and very well defended by Haney in a turnover. Abby Powers slides right by Cece Borchers, gets the steal and the score. We just talked about that defense, and I've watched her most of the season, her being Abby Powers, and she is quick defensively and really pushes the point guards to watch the ball. And on the other side, Kaylee Friend with the steal, up and in. So back-to-back defensive plays results in 2 layups for the Cardinal defense. They have a 14-point lead.
And that's, too easy. The Raiders are crossing over right in front of the Cardinals.
Francis trying to answer with a 3, can't get it to go. Rebound, fought for and tied up by New Bremen. It'll stay with Russia.
And when you cross over and someone as good as Abby Powers, you're saying you might as well just get the ball swiped from you. You have to be more protective. Pick a hand to go with instead of deciding to cross over. Pick a side. When you get to that middle, if you can't have the ability to cross over, pick left, pick right, and run your offense from there if you're Russia.
Kate Sherman checks back in the ball game for Russia, and also number 14, Reese Gubo. They get it right to Sherman. Her shot knocked out of her hands. It goes out of bounds.
And Bremen's had limited shots, but they have shot over 60% from the field in the second half. They haven't had many chances, but they've created off of turnovers and in transition.
And there's a mishandled pass, still loose on the floor and tied up. And again, another good deflection there by New Bremen results in a tie-up and basically a turnover, gives it back to the Cardinals.
It seems like every turnover the Raiders have had, the Cardinals have capitalized. And they've done a nice job with that all night.
Here's Leonards, full court man defense by Russia. And that one almost stolen by Putoff. Simone Putoff. 6:45 left to go in our ball game. Bremen with a 14-point lead, full court man-to-man defense here by Russia. Good cross-court cut there by Kaylee Friend. Full head of steam and a kick. She telegraphed that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Good vision there by Kate Sherman to kick that one out of bounds. Trentman will trigger it. Get it into Powers. Back to Trentman. Picked up by Francis. You see that double team coming as Gubo's sliding up behind her. Nowhere to go with it there. Scooped up and stolen by Cece Borchers for the easy 2. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
That's the bad part about that offense, is that if you're not aware of the people behind you, they can quickly come and double team, and another turnover created by Russia. Good cut, Leonards dumps it over to Borchers, and a good defensive deflection again. So back-to-back Bremen turnovers.
If Leonards would have gone high, low, fake, and gone right to Bornhorst, it would have been an easy 2 right there. It's what New Bremen's done all night. Leonards just needed to be a little more patient there, but that's okay. It's fine. Again, New Bremen, you need to play the clock here is the biggest thing. If the Raiders are going to overplay, take that right to the basket. New Bremen's done a good job of that here tonight.
Here's Gubo guarded by Powers. Skipped over to Monin. Haney now with the ball, driving right at Friend. To no luck there. Kaylee Friend not giving up any room. Bremen comes away with the board. 38-26 on our First National Bank scoreboard. New Bremen on top. Pate picks up her dribble, skips it out top to Powers. Guarded by Francis, the little runner in the lane, can't get it to go. And a strong box out there by Kate Sherman.
Ooh, that should have been off of Sherman there. And that should have been Cardinal basketball.
It looked like it was probably deflected, but not sure. So a quick discussion with the official. Not going to win that battle too often.
No, unfortunately not. I've had a few experiences with that. It's hard.
He was just asking. There's a good cut down the lane by Gubo. I think we're going to have an offensive foul, illegal screen against Francis. Did not see that one.
No.
I Don't know what happened there, but they're calling a foul against Francis, number 21, her second. And Bremen will walk it back the other way. Just over 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Quick pass inside to Bornhorst. Back to Pape, around to Trentman.
This is where you burn clock if you're Bremen. Burn it, get a wide open shot.
Powers, Pape. Get it back out top to Friend. Trentman. Trentman almost picked up her dribble. Skips it back over to Powers. Bornhorst open 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down Monin for Ruschi.
And that's not a bad possession for New Bremen right there. You get a wide open look. You don't hit it, but that's okay. You took time off. Even though you didn't score there, that's okay. I'll take that possession for New Bremen.
Francis swings it. Monin open for three. In and out. Battle for the rebound went off of Sherman.
Raiders are 0 of 14 from beyond the arc tonight. I think the three-pointer is a good idea at this point.
Not falling, that's for sure. Timeout by Ruschi. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
4 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in our ball game. The Cardinals hanging on to a 12-point lead, 38-26.
And their aggressiveness, if you're New Bremen, keep running clock, keep running offense, get wide open shots here to try to waste time here and really try to put this ball game away. This is a statement win for New Bremen here if they can hold on here this last 4 minutes.
That ball loose on the floor, and you know Kaylee Friend's going for it. She comes away from it, too.
She's like a cheetah just running fast all over the floor. She is a phenomenal player to watch. I love Kaylee Friend watching her play.
Cut inside to Leonards. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Friend. I'm not sure how. I think because she's just lightning fast. She scoops that one up and scores, and the Bremen lead back to 14.
And Kaylee Friend, a dominant game here tonight. Friend has got 14 on the ball game.
Here's put off going against Leonards. Monin, three ball, no good. High for the board is Borchers. She'll skip it back out top to put off. Picked up by Friend, slapped away, and a foul called. Fortunate there for Ruschi, as if that wasn't a foul, she was off to the races.
Basket, yeah.
So foul number 5 against New Bremen. Just the second foul against Kaylee Friend. Monin to trigger it in, gets it to put off, looking to get it inside to Haney. She's doubled. Francis with the elbow jumper, well off the mark. And Friend with the rebound, skips it over to Powers. Powers across the timeline. They got numbers here. Skips it over to Pape. 12-footer. No good. And a break there again. That's what you just feel like New Bremen's out hustling.
Absolutely.
And that one is off of Haney and out of bounds.
Yeah, they're giving more effort on both ends of the floor. New Bremen just doing a nice job. They are earning this 14-point victory right now, or this 14-point lead.
Trentman to trigger it in. 3:18 left in our ball game. Friend open for a minute. Said she throws it out to Bornhorst. Ball deflected and tipped away again by that's Sherman. Bornhorst finally comes away with it. Skip cross court, back out top to Powers. Far side, Trentman. 3 minutes remaining. Trentman on the ground and a timeout taken, I believe, by Coach Timmerman. It's a 30-second timeout. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. This game will be replayed on Sunday, December 19th at 2 p.m. and Saturday, December 25th at 3 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. It's been a good one, Brandon. Back and forth quite a bit. New Bremen, I shouldn't say back and forth. New Bremen's really been out in front quite a bit. Very physical game.
Yeah.
that they've led throughout.
And, you know, I watched Aiden Timmerman for 5 years. Cardinals have got their coach. He has coached a phenomenal game here tonight, and he has done a really nice job getting his girls ready for this game here tonight. It was going to be a little bit of an emotional one here, but New Bremen's got over that hump for the Raiders. They just haven't. So it's really been credit to Coach Timmerman and his Cardinals.
CC Borchers coming away off the steal and the scoop and score, just like that. A bucket and a free throw will cut the lead to 11. So Borchers stepped in the line with a chance to cut the lead to 11. Can't get it to go. Kaylee Friend way up there for the rebound. Picked up by Francis and picks up her dribble. Luckily, Trentman paying attention. Good heads-up play to get it back to Friend. Cross court there to Bornhorst and knocked out of bounds by CC Borchers.
Yeah, being down 12 with 2.5 to go. The urgency increases here.
Yeah, time's running out, no doubt.
You have to stay calm if you're New Bremen. You can't get jumpy. You can't get excited. Just stay calm and try to milk this clock.
Pass inside to Bornhorst. Gets Sherman off of her feet. Wisely brings it back out. 2.5 to go. And there's a tough pass. That's kind of what you were just talking about. You don't need that one. Picked off by Francis. She takes it down the lane. It does not go. Sherman there, though, for the putback.
Nice job by Kate Sherman to stick with it. Again, that layup by Francis, that's just been the shooting night it's been for the Raiders.
And a tough break there as Leonard's pass deflects off the rim. 10-point lead, 40-30, 2:12 to go. And Coach Timmerman wants to take a full timeout to talk about it. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Two minutes and 12 seconds left to go here from New Bremen. If you're just joining us, I'm Greg Burning, my partner Brandon Coverman. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in our game. New Bremen with a 40-30 lead.
Again, time's running out here for the Raiders, and they've got to get something quick here. You run a set, it cannot be very long. You have to get a quick shot.
Put off, raises up in the lane, doesn't get it to fall. Good save, Francis. Sherman shot, no good. That's kind of been the story of the game right there. Multiple looks for Russia, and none of them fall in.
Yeah.
And New Bremen comes away with it. So Friend trying to get it in, tosses it over to Trentman, back to Friend. Double team, gets it back to Trentman, gets it across the half-court line. Minute 40 left to go in our ball game.
You got to be urgent if you're the Raiders. You got to consider start fouling. You only have 3 fouls. You need to get Bremen in the bonus here.
That's a great point, Brandon. There's Friend. I think they were trying to get one there, didn't get it. Friend loses the handle, and a jump ball is going to give it back to Russia with a minute 25 to go, trailing by 10.
Yeah, the urgency has to increase here for the Raiders. They have to start fouling here on this next possession. You still got 3 more fouls to give even before they're in the bonus, so you have to start doing it now. You don't have any more time to mess with. You can't run a set very long either. You got to get something now and go. Shoot now and go.
Sherman, step back 3 off the mark. Ball tipped around, saved by Powers, and tipped over to Kaylee Friend as she is fouled. But as Brandon just mentioned, that is only foul number 4 for the Russia Raiders. So they are 3 fouls away from the bonus with a minute 9 remaining. What's that stat for threes now?
0 of 16.
That's a big number.
That's a telling number of this ball game here.
That ball deflected, scooped up by Trentman, and she'll be fouled, so that'll be foul number 5. Not sure how 1 second came off that clock, but I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure it was at 1:09. Either way, 1:08 remaining. Friend now to trigger it in. Rushy fouls. They get it over to Powers. Tough spot there, gets it back out top to Friend. Throws it back to Powers. Great look inside to a wide open Chloe Bornhorst, and that might well be the dagger right there.
Yep.
12-point lead. Borchers brings it back quickly. Gets it out to Francis, Sherman.
Raiders gotta take shots.
Gubo lets it fly. It's no good. Rebound and battled for is Borchers twice. Can't get it to go. Abby Powers is fouled on the rebound. So again, now foul number 6, 41 seconds remaining.
And I think that's about your nail in the coffin if you're the Raiders right there. An overall impressive performance there by the New Bremen Cardinals. And they just have won in every facet of the game here.
Friend tries to toss that one off top. Leonards tips it around and finally out of bounds. Thought it was off of New Bremen. Apparently it was tipped off of Rushy. 38 seconds to go. As Chloe Bornhorst will slide in to take the out of bounds play. Trying to get somebody free. Finally get it to Friend. She's doubled. They throw it back to Bornhorst, who works through traffic. And that will be the foul number 7. And that will send, I believe, number 34, Chloe Bornhorst to the line. That foul was against number 21, Sophie Francis, her 3rd foul. Bornhorst looking to add to her 12 points, makes it 13. She's had a nice job in the paint, really working hard against the size of this Rushy Raider team all night. Second one by Chloe is good as well. Bornhorst now with 14, tying Friend with 14 for the game high. Borchers, Gubo back out top to put off, and it is Sherman thinking about the 3. Francis down the lane, shot no good. Rebound scooped up, Abby Powers. Final 13 seconds of the ball game. Powers back out top to Leonards as time is winding down. Final 5 seconds of the ball game, and the Bremen Cardinals are going to pull off the upset as they take down the Rushy Raiders by a final score of 44-30. We will take a short break and come back with our post-game recap. So stick around for just a minute for that. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to New Bremen. The Bremen Cardinals taking the victory here tonight at home against the Rushy Raiders, 44-30. That is going to bring the New Bremen record to an even 3-3 on the season. And with that loss, the Rushy Raiders will drop to 6-2. I'd like to again thank our sponsors for tonight's game: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco. I'd also like to remind everyone that this game will be replayed on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. And it will be replayed on Sunday, December 19th at 2 p.m. and also Saturday, December 25th at 3 p.m. We give Brandon a couple seconds here to finish up his stats. He says he's ready to go. So here with our post-game stats, Mr. Brandon Coverman.
And you know, Jeff, the stats tell you the story, and they tell you the story of tonight's game. And 11 of 59 from the field for the Rushy Raiders. 0 of 16 from beyond the arc. 30 rebounds, 17 turnovers, and 6 of 9 from the charity stripe. And for the Cardinals, they were 19 of 38 for exactly 50%, 2 of 4 from 3, 30 rebounds, 20 turnovers, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Individual scoring, CC Borchers with 5, Kate Sherman with 4, Maya Monin 2, Ella Haney led the Raiders with 8, Simone Putoff with 3, Kelby Dosek with 2, Sophie Francis with 6. And for the Cardinals, Kaylee Friend and Chloe Bornhorst tied for the team high 28. Abby Powers had 4, Ella Pape with 3, Mallory Messick with 2, and Lily Leonards with 3. And Abby Powers with 4, if I didn't mention that before. So, again, a nice showing from the Cardinals. I mean, we talked about it. These are 2 solid teams. I think a lot of people, if you took a look, I think a lot of people in the area, if they would have picked it, it would have been the Raiders. But the New Bremen Cardinals, credit them. They came out, played a phenomenal game here tonight, and they dominated the Raiders in every facet of the game, start to finish. Turnovers, shooting, anything. They dominated the physicality, and they deserve this win here tonight. For the Raiders, it's a short reset. You turn around and play Jackson Center on Thursday. I'll be on the call for that game. We'll be interested to see how the Raiders transition. I think they had it in their head a little bit mentally that they're playing their former coach. A lot of these guys played for Coach Timmerman last year. I think that played a little bit of a factor into tonight. Not an excuse for the Raiders. They didn't shoot well either. They didn't handle the ball the best. But I think you have bumps in the road when you have a team like Russia. They're going to be fine. It's a non-conference game against a good opponent. It's only going to make you better. For New Bremen, this is something you can build off of.
Right. And
Coach Timmerman's trying to build a program here, and knowing him, he's going to do a phenomenal job. And this is a win that you can build a foundation off of. A win like this tonight, say, hey, we were the underdog here tonight, but we took it to them, and we won by 14 points in a convincing fashion at home. And this is something where it can get New Bremen Cardinal fans excited and say, hey, we've got a good coach. Let's get him the talent he needs. Let's get him the resources he needs, and, make this New Bremen community proud.
So breakdown for a scoring went like this for New Bremen. They won the first quarter 13-7. We're up at the half 21-10. It was 34-24 after 3. And the final score, 44-30 in favor of New Bremen. So before we take off, I'd like to talk about our player of the game. That player of the game is sponsored by NKTelco. Tonight, that's going to go to Chloe Bornhorst.
Yeah, absolutely. Chloe earned it. She's been a phenomenal athlete here at New Bremen for these past couple years. Chloe played well tonight, 14 points. And congratulations to her, and congratulations to New Bremen and Chloe Bornhorst, NKTelco player of the game.
Congratulations again to her and Coach Andy Timmerman. The Cardinals take it 44-30. I'd like to also thank our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip, our stats and recap sponsor, Wagner's IGA. That is going to do it for us here tonight. For myself, Greg Burning, and my partner, Brandon Coverman, thanks for watching and have a great evening.